Hey, Concept, what's going up, bud? Or what's going on? Hope you're having a good night. Just hanging out, nothing too much here. Never done a rip and ship on YouTube. Seeing if people want to do it, but if not, all good. I don't really care. I'm good either way. What about you? What are you up to tonight? Anything good? Yep. Nah. I've never done a rip and ship. I know like RAR and Nostalgia Nomicz and all that do them. And I probably should have been doing them, but never really jumped into that. So we got some stuff and we're going to see, see what happens. If not, I'll just sell it up on my website as normal and it'll sell, or it'll sell at the card show this weekend. So really not too worried about it. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I have weekends off, luckily, but I'm also on call 24/7, so I guess not every weekend is guaranteed. Oh, very nice. So you know when all the good stuff's coming. That's good. Snag yourself some Charizard UPCs when they come. All kinds of good stuff. I think that's like my retirement plan is to go work at Costco when I retire. Exactly. Get it all before it even hits the floor. But like it never showed up to the store. Weird. Never came. Very nice. I'm usually working when they get to the store anyways. So I usually can't get it anyways. I wish. That'd be cool. But I'm usually working, so I usually just can't do it. Loco, what's up, buddy? How the hell are you doing? And not too much going on here. Just everything on the website's free game for ripping tonight. If people want to do it, cool. If not, then cool as well. You can always just play some video games or something, or I guess I gotta make a YouTube video for tomorrow. I guess I should do that. But now we're just chilling. Oh, I'm good. Just kicking off the work week crazy and doing all the crazy crap. It's great. It's so great. Yeah. And let's see, I retired from land surveying 4 years ago. Been a hockey dad part-time and worker the last 4 years. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. Congrats. It's so nice. It's so nice to to reach that point where you can just kind of work, but mostly enjoy the family. That's so cool. That's so cool. Sadly, by the time my daughter hits 18, I'll be in my 50s. So I'll miss all the fun high school, or I won't miss it, but I won't have a ton of free time in the whatchamacallit. But I mean, by the time she's out of high school, I'll have a ton of free time for sure. Rar, what's up, buddy? How the hell are you doing? Oh my goodness. Now Rar is the OG rip and shipper. He is the OG rip and shipper. He's the one. He's just the best. Oh, Bailey. No cars and lakes this week, luckily. Not this time. But I cannot tell you. Oh man, how do I say it? I don't know. I haven't broken. I've broken more doors in a 2-week period than I have in a normal 3-month period. 3-pack text sticker being the only product for release day is the yeah, you know what? Them only releasing one product this month is so bonkers. Why didn't, if they pushed 99% of the products out till February, why didn't they just put it all till February? It blows my mind. It blows my mind so bad. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't ship international yet. I won't even begin to know how to. And so, all this is just local to the States. I apologize, man. I'll nail down that, though. And you're right, with the tariffs, that makes it even more lame. And yeah, it's the cold. 100% the cold. Yeah, the sticker alone is a tease, and it just makes the price so stupid. It makes the price so stupid. No, it's all good. I know my Ascended Heroes is way too expensive, but I know the restock on it is going to be crazy expensive. And plus, let's see. The packs are right now, they're skyrocketing in price right now. They're all selling for $56 for the 3-pack. $56. And it's only going to go up from here. At the very bottom, boom, with that $10 shipping, you're at $59. And then all the way up to the 80s. This set's going to be such a nightmare. It's going to be such a nightmare. But we do have more affordable stuff than just Ascended Heroes. Journey Together right now, really good price. Phantasmal Flames, still expensive, but under market. You know what? The hidden gem, I'd say, collector chests. You get Destined Rivals, Journey Together. The Pokeball tins are a really good price right now. Japanese is a pretty good price right now. There's a lot of good stuff out there. Yeah, I agree, Taco. Should have just been all delayed together, for sure. And then Concept, yeah, my kids graduate this year, 44. Last 4 years have been awesome. Oh, yeah, I bet. It's got to be so fun to kind of travel and just do your thing with them. And drones, that's really cool, too. That's really cool. I had to get my Part 107. It was such a pain. Might as well become a pilot, right? Let's see. My LCS said they'd hook me up. Does this mean 10 a pack? Even, like I said, even my prices are stupid, but still better than what the current pricing on rip and ships are. But still such a stupid price. I only got one case. of the 3-pack blisters. The other products coming out, I get a lot more product of. But some reason the 2-pack blisters and 3-pack blisters, I'm kind of getting robbed on. They barely gave me any. Kind of sucks. You may understand the pricing local. I don't. I think it's I hate it. I hate I love the days when I could just mass whip out packs for super cheap. And then I could also order anything I wanted at any point in time. Like, those were my favorite times. Because I was just out ripping packs like crazy for people, or just getting them big bulk deals for really cheap. And, like, I could order anytime I wanted, and just bleh. And yeah, Japanese prices are going crazy. Like, I mean, it makes sense. The English equivalent's going up too. And, I mean, Japanese is still a very fractionable price compared to English. But still going up. The tariffs don't help with that. The tariffs kind of suck with that. But as English goes up, Japanese is going to go up too. That's just kind of how that boils down, unfortunately. Bailey opened up 6 collector chests, pulled 1 AR and a few EXs. Yeah, you know what? I have the worst pull luck. I'm so bad at opening things. Like, so bad. But sometimes I get a little lucky here and there. I opened up the Japanese Mega Dream Gengar. I opened up the Gem Pack Volume 3 Gengar. And then I opened up this huge Japanese collector set, and I randomly pulled let's see, I gotta get the camera up. I randomly pulled this little Pikachu that's worth a pretty penny. And I really like this one because it has Mew in it, and Mew is like my favorite. I freaking love Mew. Mew and Mewtwo. I have a Mew and Mewtwo collection. I have my 107 license, but I have to for work. I use drones for my work as well. Have to be able to fly it above houses and into people's houses. Yeah, Ascended. I don't think Ascended will be as terrible as Prismatic, but I don't know. I think it's still going to be pretty rough. Pretty rough. Yeah, I got that Pikachu. It's a little off center, so I can't grade it. So it's not going to be for my personal collection, because my Mew and Mewtwo collection, they're all PSA 10s. But I'll sell it at the card show. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that. It's rough with the pricing. And unless you're doing like rip and ships, it's really hard for me to push booster boxes of Japanese on the website anymore. I'd say 2025, my Japanese booster boxes were selling like hotcakes. I'd say it's slowed down quite a bit. It has slowed down quite a bit, but at card shows, they do pretty good. And so that's why I kind of still go in for them. Korean is pretty nice too. Chinese is kind of correcting back a little bit. Chinese got a little too expensive, and now I think they're starting to come back down a little bit. Ooh. Sounds good, buddy. Just let me know. Gotta do it for the girl, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I totally missed your message, Rar. That's my bad. I bet Mega Dream will spike a little bit. I bet it will. I mean, it's already been slowly rising back up to 100 a box, which is crazy. It was selling like 135 a box on release, and then it dipped down. And you know what sucked is I bought like 60 boxes, and then I went on that cruise, and so I couldn't sell them while I'm on the cruise, and they dipped down in price during that time. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I got cooked on those a little bit. I've just been holding on to them, waiting for the right price again. But now they're starting to creep back up to 100. And once they hit like 110 is when I'm going to start selling them again. But I bet as people can't get Ascended Heroes for a good price for the next month, I bet Mega Dream's going to go up quite a bit. Oh yeah, The Japanese, my Japanese sellers are very aware of what the American market is doing, and they always adjust their prices to that. And when their currency is really strong, because their currency fluctuates like crazy on a daily basis, and so when their currency's strong, they really go pretty crazy. I think it will. I think it will. I think it'll come back up. I'm not too worried about it. Team Rocket, I luckily got some good deals on those, and they sold quick enough too, so I didn't have to hold on to that for too long. And card shows were really booming during that time, and so the Glory of Team Rocket booster boxes, every card show I went to, I'd sell out. I'd completely sell out. That and Prismatic. Terrestrial Festival. Like Terrestrial Festival, it would just sell. I wouldn't even have to worry or think about it. It was pretty nice. Oh, someone else made an order, but that is going to be a local drop-off coming up. What'd they get? They got an ETB, Mega Lucario Premium Figure Collection, and a collector chest. Very nice. Very nice. Terrestrial Festival, yeah. I stopped buying it because it's kind of expensive. I need to look and see what current prices are and see if it's worth doing again. But depending on the pricing of it, I'll probably dive back in. But I have a few sealed cases that I kept for myself, just for my sealed collection. Just gonna wait to see where those go. I have like sealed cases of Shiny Treasure, Terrestrial Festival, and 151 that I've just been camping on. And yeah, that Gengar. Oh my gosh, that was just lucky. I was just bored at a card show. And I just opened up I opened up a Gem Pack 3 box and a Mega Dream box and just pulled them both. Like, I usually do not have that kind of luck at all. And sorry guys, I'm still a little congested. My kid brought home like the super flu from daycare. It was the worst. It was just the worst. Oh, Rar, you're already better than I am. You're already better. But the 151 cases I got back when they dipped back down to like $50 a box. And so I think a lot of people didn't really time that one right, but I jumped in on those 151s again. The Shiny Treasures I got probably for like 30-ish, 40 a box for those cases. And then the Terrestrial Festival, I think that was on a good dip down too. Can't remember exactly how much a box, but got it way cheap. Sometimes you can find some pretty good deals, but you gotta kind of shop around for them. I have like 3 people that I'm always like, so what are your prices today? I have to keep on asking different people all the time. I found one that kind of like is more consistent and better on their pricing. But sometimes they're just a little slow to deal with. You know, I wish I met Rar earlier because I used to have just like big tubs of bulk back from my Whatnot rip and ship days, and nobody would want the hollows, reverse hollows, all that stuff. No one would want that bulk. And so I used to have like super heavy tubs of bulk. I just don't know how to ship it to them. But man, it was a lot of bulk. No, Rar is a much better salesperson than I am by far. And he's been jumping on doing the rip and ships for a minute. I've never done a rip and ship on YouTube, and so I don't think anybody will go in today, which is fine. I think I just think it's nice to flip this on and at least get it out there that it's a possibility for people, and then just slowly build up to it. I think it'd be fun. I just got so much Japanese stuff and some English stuff in the basement. Like I said, some of the prices on certain things are kind of a shadow still. Like the collector chests, the Pokeball tins. They're just a pretty dang good price for what they have in them, in my opinion. Especially with Destined Rivals on the rise. Like, it's going to be interesting, because I don't know if you guys remember, in 2024, everybody would be scouring the stores for those like ninja tins of Evolving Skies, where stuff was like, you know, the tin was really cheap. You'd get like 2 to 3 Evolving Skies packs, and people were like, oh yeah, that's going to pay off at some point. And it actually did. It actually did. I bought a ton of different tins with Evolving Skies packs, and they were like $15-20, and now for the tin, and now each Evolving Sky pack is worth so much that it was definitely worth it. But I foresee someday, I feel like someday, people are going to be like, oh crap, I think I just found some collector chests in the store. Those have Destined Rivals packs. Gotta get them. Pokeball tins, does it have the special letter on the bottom? Oh yeah, it's going to have a Destined Rivals pack, you know. Actually, I have Mega Venusaur boxes in the basement, but I don't know how I'd ship those huge lenticular cards. They'd be a pain. They would be a pain. Even just connecting with the viewers is the best, says Rar. And you do a great job of reading the comments. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know. But I like talking to people. I like talking to people like this. What I do for work all day, it's definitely not very much talking, and if it is, it's not happy talking. Definitely not happy talking, so it's very nice to just chill with people and talk, for sure. I feel like even if Destined Rivals booster boxes get reprinted, even if it's a huge amount of it, I still feel like those things they'll never dip below like 250. They won't dip below 250. And I feel like all the rip and shippers, because I mean, we have Redbeard, and Redbeard's awesome, but he is not the biggest rip and shipper. You go watch like Kraken hits and all this stuff. They have endless cases of everything, but they also stream 24/7. They have constant workers and stuff like that. And it's, and yeah, I just don't think, with how much is rip and shipped and how many like people are doing those surprise sets to get cases of things and things like that, I don't think that they're gonna really dip down that low. And I think a lot of people downplay how many cards are actually ripped, how many packs are actually ripped, and what added scarcity that might actually indeed bring to the Scarlet and Violet era. But there's a lot of stuff ripped. I remember when I first got back into Pokemon during Obsidian Flames, I was watching Kraken, and nobody liked Pokemon back then. Nobody cared about Pokemon, and stuff was selling for so cheap, and stores were full of Obsidian Flames booster boxes. But then on Whatnot, it's just ripping and ripping for a ridiculous amount. Like, holy crap. And so I feel like even on downtimes, Whatnot still kills it when it comes to pack ripping. Oh, you got like 5 of those tins? Rar, that's crazy. There's a couple of different ones. There's the Empoleon ones. I think there's the Giratina ones. I can't remember what else. There's a handful of tins. And then there's a smaller tin as well, like one of the 2-pack tins that had them. There's a good amount of tins that had some Ninja Evolving Skies packs for sure. And yeah, I think Destin will definitely be like that, Rar. I agree. It's nice to taco to people in a world where you have to taco to people. This summer, it's for real. If they dip below 300, I'll buy at least one. You know what? Yeah, I might buy a few. I don't have as big of a sealed collection as I'd like, but I definitely have 2 cases of Destin Rivals booster boxes. But when they first came out, I actually went more in for Destin Rivals Pokemon Center ETBs. I bought a ton of them because people were just trying to quick flip them at the very beginning. I got a ton of them between like 140 to 160 in ETB. And so that's kind of what I focus on for a little bit. And I did the same with Phantasmal Flames ETBs. I know they're not as popular, but I feel like with the artwork and the chance to pull that Charizard, they're going to do so good in the future. I had 4 boxes of Destin. Me and the kids ripped one. Rest got too hot for me to hold at 280. You know what? So a lot of people don't know this, but there have been 2 different restocks of Destin Rivals booster boxes before 2026 hit. But it came in the form of distribution saying you can only buy 3 boxes per week. And after that week ended, they'd be sold out and gone. That came by twice. And that's back when Destin Rivals was probably selling $245, $250. So that means they sold it for like $235. $235 a box. I'm like, holy crap, that's an expensive restock. And so I bought it up. And I remember people giving me so much grief, being like, oh my gosh, that's so expensive. I can't believe you're charging right at market. I'm like, well, I kind of have to. And people thought that was expensive. People thought that was crazy. And then as soon as it jumped up to like 300, I put it for like 290 or something like that. And people were like, I need that. I need that now. But you just never know. You don't know where things are going to go. And I mean, even Target bamboozled us, right? We had the Target rug pull of the 151 product where they said everything's coming back. And even Team Rocket Joey made a video being like, I've known this since December. And I even have a message from somebody saying that their distro filled orders. And all this stuff. And I even told Team Rocket Joey, I'm like, my distro's a little bit slower on stuff than some other distros, but I haven't heard anything about 151 coming down the pipeline yet. And I won't know till I get an invoice sent out, or allocations made. But like I said, I just haven't gotten any of that. And so I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then the Target thing comes and goes. And it's like, oh, well, they just aura farmed some memberships. And I don't know. I asked all my local stores when I heard about that, because I'm friends with all of them. I'm like, so did you guys get 151 restocks? Because we have the same distros. Like, am I just getting screwed because I don't have a brick and mortar? And they're all like, nope, we haven't heard anything about 151 restocks. Like, I don't know anybody that is on the menu for 151 restocks. And even if distro did give us some 151 restocks, yeah, even if they did, they'd still be priced right below market. It always is. Taco. Nope, rar. Nope, taco. Destin boxes will be silly expensive soon if Pokemon doesn't get their boop together. I agree. I think Destin Rivals could be a little bit cooked. And yeah, whoever made the Target ad made bank, but I already got my money back. I was so pissed. And I mean, I knew the risk, and I was like, I'm going to spend $10. Even if I can't get my $10 back, if I can print money with 151 and just have even more in my sealed collection for the prices they're toting, I'll risk $10. That's worth a risk to me. And it didn't come true, and that's just part of the gamble, and is what it is. Is what it is. I'm going to make a funny video, though. You guys know the Pokemon Doctor, Pokenotify, all that. They made a short, I think it was like today, and he's like, oh my gosh, Target bamboozled us. They did the biggest rug pull ever, and blah, 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 blah. And let's see. I'm going to make a video and be like, but wait, don't you remember your bait and switch for memberships? Where they said, reprints confirmed, Paldea evolved, booster boxes, ETBs, all the good things you'd want from Paldea Evolved. It's like, oh, that never happened. That never happened. And so it's funny because he gets so mad about Target or a farming memberships when they did the exact same thing. So I'll make a video about that. I don't know if that's tomorrow's video or the next day's, but it's definitely on the menu. Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. But in all seriousness, though, I do hope they reprint a lot of the newer Scarlet Violet sets, including Destined Rivals. I don't care if it tanks. If it tanks the prices, like, I'm in for that. I'm so in. Oh, rar. I got something cool to show you. So, my Destined Rivals one is downstairs, but I have not seen in the wild or at a card show or people selling it like this. This is a 25 booster bundle case, and I got one today of Destined Rivals booster bundles. And I thought when Distro said they're going to restock booster bundles for me for Destined Rivals, I was like, sweet. They're going to be loose. I'll just sell them. I don't care. But now that they're in a case like this, and you don't see them in cases like this very often, I was like, well, I guess I'm keeping that. Sometimes you just get some interesting cases, like Crown Zenith 25 booster bundle case. Like, you don't see that, but before Crown Zenith ended, they shot out a couple of those from Distro. And now they're like 25 booster box case or booster bundle case. So cool. This one's Journey Together. My Destined Rivals one is in the basement. So that's kind of cool. And then like Blooming Waters. I have a sealed case of Blooming Waters, and I've never seen one of those for sale before. So pretty nifty. Kind of cool, in my opinion. Oops. I'm sure like it won't be a real premium, but it's still cool and kind of a cool way to store them. Maybe there will be someday. Be like, you might have a display case, but do you have a 25 count case? Yeah, it is the size, like, it doesn't even fit in those yellow Costco tubs. And so I have to find some kind of bigger box to put it in, for sure. It is huge. It is huge. Maybe someday we'll go on a tour. All I have for my webcam for the card cam is just my phone, but it's wireless, so that's kind of cool. And so I can like just take it around the house with me while we stream. I wonder if that looks better for like closer up. Yeah, it might. I don't know. It's huge. Look, Blooming Waters is huge. It's great. It's wonderful. That's not just me saying it. That's everybody. And yeah, you just never know, Rar. And, have there been good deals? I haven't even looked. Because I've been a little bit tied up too. And someone's supposed to be... I ordered in Municus Zero. Had every intention of selling it on the website and live streaming it. And one of my regulars sent me a message and was like, whatever cases you have, just send it to me. I'll pay for them when you get them. And so... got it today. I'm like, hey, pay for it, buddy. And he still hasn't, so I might just have to go sell it anyways. I thought I was going to have an easy time to just be like, Municus Zero, gone. Get out of here. But no such luck so far. I've been noticing all my local deals have been super, all the good deals are gone. And I've been noticing a lot of people just selling things for right at market and they're not budging. Where before I could really negotiate and get good prices and be fine. But they're really not budging at all right now. I don't know. I mean, I think most people will hate Municus Zero. I personally, I like Zygarde in the first place because he reminds me of Digimon or a freaking Megazord from Pokemon or from Power Rangers. I really like that. And yeah, I don't know. I know most people won't like it, but I do think the Zygarde's cool. And I think they took the Zygarde SAR and I was expecting what the full art is for the Zygarde. I was like, okay, that's kind of what I expect for the Zygarde SAR. But the SAR actually came out a little bit better than I thought it would. So I'm kind of happy with it. Ooh, that would have been nice. Sub 10 a pack, I'd be about that. I would be about that. How many packs come in Blooming Waters? I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, see, even Blooming Waters. Ugh. Disgusting. You're right. They do call one of them an SAR. You know what I want more of, though? I have a handful of them in a PSA 10. I want more of these. And I want to grade them. I need to find someone that wants to offload a ton of them for cheap. I was kind of nervous, too. But they kind of went up a little bit in price from when I bought them. So I'm hoping they kind of go up a little bit more. And then my price will just look really good. But who knows? Probably not. Yeah. No good 151 deals for me. Not looking good. Oof. Yeah. Oh well. We tried. And that I got a whole case, and if this guy falls through on my sell, because he's also like, oh, I want to buy all of your Ascended Heroes too. And I was like, oh, sure. In Feb, I'll have a lot more coming in. So let's check it out for February. And now I just haven't heard from him. He's been online. Like, let's see. Let's take a look if he's online right now. Active 1 hour ago. I messaged him 2 hours ago. That SOB. Yeah, I probably will too. This guy will probably fall through, even though he's been messaging me for weeks about it. And he's like, I'm coming to Utah soon, but I'll pay you up front. Like, I'll pay you today. And he didn't pay me today. And I'm kind of like, well, I need to know because I need to put them up on my website. Like, I need to know what I need to do here. Come on now. And you know what? I was nice enough to deliver the stuff to his house. Usually I make people come pick it up, but I delivered it straight to his house. Man, he better buy it. He better buy it. So I think it is supposed to be Municus Z, or Municus, whatever the hell, Municus 0. And some reason people threw it in a hill, and I think it's because the word or like the move set that he has is called nullifying, and so Nihil nullifying, but the real set is called Municus. Or at least that's what my Japanese vendor said. Because I asked him, like, there's like 3 different names. I don't know what to put on the website, so I'm gonna have to have you tell me. Yeah, it's tough. I think I'll be able to sell it at the card show, but the thing that's hard about Japanese is if you get the early release wave of it, you have to sell it so damn fast or else like you're burned on it. And that's why I hate doing Japanese sometimes. But just rough. Just rough. I wonder if Redbeard is ripping right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah. What do you got going on?
Love with Wix. For your words.
See, I need to take a weekend to look at my website and learn how to do things a little bit better. This is the kind of stuff I need. Oh, did he give up on the rip to you? Oh, what the heck?
Hey, I greatly appreciate that, man.
What the heck is this? That's fancy.
Here we go.
Man, whoever built his website, maybe I need to...
Here we go. Good luck, nothing face.
Maybe I need to do a little bit better. That's crazy. That looks good.
Good arrest your ass for my brother here.
Usually he does like rip till you hits.
Women, Scott.
Is he not doing rip till you hits anymore? For today?
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Huh. I do think my pricing is a little bit better than that, though. Yeah, I don't know.
Keep it going. Keep it going. What's up, Valley?
he's doing Rip to Your Hits, I think.
Say your name properly. Wally.
Yeah. The initial release wave is pretty expensive, though. I got the first.
We changed things, bro. We're doing single packs tonight, which I don't know if that was the best idea. But
Oh, he's doing single packs. Okay. I do.
my profit margins might be.
Let's see. I do. What am I thinking? I got really good prices for the Nullifying Zero or Municus Zero this time around. But usually the release wave is crazy, but Municus Zero wasn't crazy. Oh, nice. Very nice, Xavier. That is so cool that you pulled that Charizard SAR. I don't have that kind of luck. I don't. I would not pull a Charizard SAR. I have such bad luck that I have this prismatic booster bundle that's been sitting on my desk for like 2-3 months. Because I'm like, man, I'm going to open this. You just wait, I'm going to open it. And I'm like, I'm not going to open it. I have the worst luck ever. Why am I even thinking about it? There's no way. Absolutely no way. Hell yeah. Well, good for you. Good for you. Was that just ripping random packs at home, or were you at a card shop? Card show? Isn't that the truth? But when I open, or at least on Whatnot back in the day when I did it, when I opened stuff for other people, like I was pulling the best stuff left and right, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to open up something else for myself, and ended up being rough. Ended up being so rough. So you scored, let's see, 140th at Toronto, 128th or better. And so you got half a booster box. Dang it, you're so close. So close, but with the packs you got, you definitely scored. That's fun, though. That's fun. I just recently learned how to play the game. I'm not very good at it, but I'd love to play some tournaments. That's for sure. Sometimes I get a little high on my own supply. If it's like Japanese or Chinese, sometimes I'll delve in a little bit. But not very often. Not very often at all. English, like I never can, just because I know how expensive it is and like where it's going to go in the future. And so I look at this prismatic bundle, I'm like, oh, it's only like 50-ish, 60-ish bucks, whatever, not that big of a deal, right? It's like, yeah, but what about in 10 years? And then I have to be like, fine, I won't touch you. I'll just look at you longingly, wishing, waiting. So sad. So sad. In a world where it's just so sad. One man, one bundle, no hope at hits. Yep, that's also why I don't open my Japanese Terrestrial Festival. Or Shiny Treasure. Or any of it, really. Or any of it. I just don't open any of it. You know what I'm kind of surprised dipped down in price and never really came back? Oops, why did I do that? I guess they're going back up. Never mind. These things, I think, are pretty cool. And I'm really surprised they're not like just a little bit more. But if they're back up to $358, that's actually pretty good. Because they did dip down lower than that by quite a bit. But it's this big collection box. Comes with like a playmat, stuff like that. And it's actually a really good, good quality box. It comes with all these jumbo packs, including all these 151s. So you got like your 151 surprise, journey, all that stuff, right? Then it has these 18 packs of like promo packs. And yeah, they could have like just crappy energy cards and crap like that. But it has a chance at the Greninja, the 151 Mew, Paldean Fates Mew, or Paldean Fates? Yeah, Paldean Fates Mew. Stuff like that. So that's actually where I pulled that expensive Pikachu card, is from one of these packs. But I have like 6 or 7 more of them. I'm just waiting for the right price. But definitely going to sell a few, but I kind of want to open up a few more. That's for sure. Ugh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Back when it was up at 610. Huge rip, 570. Ugh, crazy. I wonder if I'll ever get back up to there again. Do any of you guys play Diablo 4? I haven't tried it yet, but now that there's the Paladin class, I bought it. I just need to actually play it. I think it'd be fun. Oh, what do you mean by that? DJ, the YouTuber DJ? Or a different DJ? Ooh. I'll have to bug him. I actually don't know him. I mean, I've seen him in chats. I know when I did a live stream with Team Rocket Joey. I know with Team Rocket Joey, he showed up in the chat. But I've actually never talked to him. Don't know if he likes me or not, but I don't know. Maybe that's the way I get to know him, is through Diablo. Hey, how's it going, Space Going? Of course, if you want to, you definitely can. Let's see. HozGamesandCards.com is the website. Everything on the website is free game for rip and ships tonight if you feel like going in. If that is something you'd like to do. I gotta pin that. Forgot to do that. I wonder if I even can. Can I pin that? Apparently not. Or at least not on this. Let's see if I can do it on this. There we go. There we go. She wants the Gardevoir Sylveon tag team. I mean, I don't blame her. That's a cooler card by far. That is a much cooler card. I am hungry. Totally forgot to eat before all this. I should have. Oh well, it is what it is. We'll live. We'll definitely live. No, the Chinese Pikachu kind of jumping through the air with the Mew in the background. Oh yeah, I definitely like the new Lucario quite a bit. Here we go. Nathan going in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Going in for a 3-pack of Ascended Heroes. Let me set back up my camera. I took that down so I could touch my phone real quick. 1 3-pack, you got it. Let's get the card ripping cam out. Let's restart our groovy music too. We need, oh, I guess it just shut down. That's sad. Gotta open that back up. All right. Let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Our first order of the night. Thank you so much. Let's get that camera up and let me actually go get a bonus pack since this is the first one of the night. Oh, there's that. Boom. Let me go get a bonus pack of some sort. I don't know what it is yet, so bear with me. I'm going to go get you a bonus pack. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Crimson Haze. Let's try to get a Greninja. We'll do that one first. Let's take a look. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I need to move this a little bit. There we go. I don't know the pack trick. Ooh, an Infernape. Right on the rip. We'll take that. Definitely take an Infernape. That's really cool. All right. All right. Starting out good. Starting out good. Come on, Ascended. This is my first Ascended Heroes pack that we've ever ripped. So hopefully it's epic. I really hope it is. I haven't ripped any of this set yet. Not any of it yet. Come on. Togepi. Pigonite. Team Rocket's Proton. Helios. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Tangela Pokeball. Mega Lucario EX, okay. Well, ooh. And a Hollow Energy. A little hit. Not a big hit, but we'll take it. A hit's a hit. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat. Been yelling a lot today. Here we go. Pack number 2. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. Let's see it. Let's see it. Scraggy. Starly. Tangela. Noibat. Bannet. Prism Energy. Carbink. Poochyena. Rayquaza, and I don't know what Pokeball that is, but it's actually pretty cool art. I actually like that quite a bit. And Entei. Normal Energy. Come on, last pack magic. Let's see it. Last pack magic. Scorbunny. Surfer. Snom. Urbane. Vanilla ice cream cones. Drampa. Ooh, Vikavolt. There we go. That is cool. Oh my goodness. That is... Ooh. The background on that is crazy. I like that. I like that. King Gambit. I think that's a Beast Ball. And Spite Ops. And Spite Ops. There is no Master Ball. I'm not sure which ball that is. But it's a ball. That is really cool. Congrats on that. Some good little hits there. Not bad. Not bad. Look at that. Mega Lucario, Infernape, Vikavolt, and then all the different balls. Yeah, so you have to spend a lot more master setting, right? For sure. Thank you so much for going in. I definitely appreciate it, Space. Definitely appreciate you, my friend. You'll get those mailed out tomorrow. You'll probably get them before the set comes out. And we're going to make sure you get all of your bulk. Yeah, I mean, we got some solid hits. We got some solid hits for 4 packs. That's for sure. Usually with 4 packs, you just get nothing. So can't hate on that too much. Again, Goat, thank you so much for going in. Insanely appreciate you. And you get all the bulk and everything. I know a lot of rip and shippers don't do the bulk. I do all the bulk, so don't worry about that. And I beef them up a little bit too. Unfortunately, the promos are already gone. Sadly. I know. I know. If I was gonna, with the promos and stuff, if I was gonna do that, I would have posted it as like a full kind of product and not just like a 3-pack bundle, if that makes sense. So I apologize. Especially, but the 3-pack, like the whole kit and caboodle right now on TCG Player with promos and all, they're going for like 50-ish, almost $60. It's crazy. It is crazy how much they're going for. But I definitely appreciate you going in. You're our first one of the night, so it's insanely appreciated. Got a lot of stuff on there if you end up being interested. Journey Together is a good price. The Phantasmal Flames are under whatchamacallit. They're under market price. And I think the tins, like the chests and the Pokeball tins and stuff like that, are actually kind of good ninja deals right now, but a lot of people overlook those little things sometimes. Let's see. Just grabbing your order number. There we go. I wonder how long it's going to take for YouTube to be like, you know what? Everybody's ripping shipping on YouTube now, so we got to make them pay. I bet they're going to implement their own little rip and ship system. Start getting their cut. Thank you, Nathan. Again, definitely appreciate it. You are truly the GOAT. Let's see. Anyways, guys, sorry it's not popping like all the other bigger streamers. Like I said, we never do these. And so I think it's going to take us a little bit longer to get some traction. So just an apology about that. But we'll get there someday. Let's see if your luck carries through. Let's do it. Let's take a look here. Where did my order sheet go? 2 chests? Good deal. I wasn't thinking anybody would buy those today, so I am going to go grab those out from the basement real quick. I'll be right back. This house is too big. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's open them up. Ooh, I've never opened these. I like the promos. Those look really nice. We'll get those sleeved up, of course. You get these really cool sticker sheets. Those are kind of cool, actually. Ooh, especially that. And the little folio. Now, with these, do you want the lunch boxes shipped as well? More than happy to ship you the lunch boxes, for sure. Just one? You got it. All right. We need to see what kind of luck we got. So, Mega Evolution, Journey Together, Destin Rivals, Mega, Journey, Destin, Mega, Journey, Destin, Mega, Journey, Destin. What order do you want them done? Do you want Journey, then Mega, then Destin? Or do you have a preference? I like to go least favorite to favorite. And so it's just up to you how you'd like to get it done. Perfect. That's what we're here to do. Fit some budgets and rip some packs and have a good time. Okay. Let's go with Journey first. Here we go. Good luck. Journey, Mega, Destin. Yep. Awesome. Let's do it. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah. There we go. Nah. All right. Bag on. Paris. Wingle. Swinub. Little Piggy. Bennett. Hops bag, Durant, come on, Rock Scouting, and Sheepy Sheep. Next pack up. The Waterbird, Cramorant, Rookity, Clink, Marowak. That's actually kind of cool. I like that Alolan Marowak. I'm all about it. Dunsparce. Wingull. Ooh, Volcanion. EX. Full art. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. We are on the board. We are on the board. We're on board to being on board with the board. Not a terrible start. Maybe. Come on. These journey packs. They're not meant to be opened. There we go. Nimble. Larvitar. Remoraid. Carblast. Hop's Choice Band. Articuno. Postwick. Rookidee. Cutie Fly. And a little creamy. A little creamy. All right, last Journey Together pack. Let's go. Good luck. Good luck. Milcree. Whooper. Marowak. Weezing. Verizon Wireless Pokemon. Larvesta. And Rabombi. Mega Evolution time. Come on, this is where we want to see a Lucario. Lucario, Venusaur, something. Something. Ralts. Whoops. Accidentally pulled that guy out from there too. Thievul, Latios, Ninjask, Repel, Meganium, Reverse, Shuckle. Oh, Shuckle. Ooh, Mega Lucario. Full art. Heck yes. We'll take that. We will definitely take that. That is a junk sleeve. For some reason that one did not want to part ways. This new sleeve, much better. That is cool. That is very cool. Come on, though. We still want the Mega Lucario SIR. Still want it. Still want it. Still got to get it. Let's get it. Come on. Rare Candy. Strange Timepiece. Shuckle. GU. Wally's Compassion. Premium Power Pro. And Alakazam. See, why couldn't they make that an SIR? That could be a cool artwork. Sometimes they're regular hollows. It's like, make that into an SIR. Just make that into the SIR. That's all we need. All right. The Ice Cube, Sparrow, Onyx, Sanam, Iron Defender, Spiritomb, Surfing Beach, Clauncher, Yveltal. Seeing that could make a cool SIR too. Mega Gardevoir, Mega Gardy, EX. Whoops. Come back here, light. Need a better light system. This will work for now, but definitely want a better light system at some point. I want it right above my head. That'd be cool. I told my wife when we built this house, I'm like, we're going to want a light right above where the computer's going to be. She didn't believe me. She did not believe me. And look where we're at. Jinx, Onyx, Ice Cube, Lopunny, Goldango, Ninetales, Mystery Garden, Ivysaur, Seedot, Kyogre. Dang it. But Destined Rivals, this is where it's going to count. We got to get that Mewtwo. We got to get that Mewtwo. Got to invoke it. Got to get those good feelings out there. Let's do this. Time for a Mewtwo. Come on. Smoliv, Torchic, Rotom, Team Rocket's Nidoran, Team Rocket's Muck, Arcanine, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Gabite, Team Rocket's Factory, and Team Rocket's Zapdos. Mewtwo, Mewtwo, Mewtwo. Mewtwo, Mewtwo. Feebas, Dottler, Applin, Team Rocket's Zubat, Arvin Sandwich, Starmie, Rapidash, Primeape, Floatzel, Team Rocket's Articuno. Come on, Dustin Rivals, don't burn us like this. I know your hit rates are a little harder, but don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. These are good people, Pax. These are good people. Slugma, Yanma, Milotic, Leopard, Team Rocket's Venture Bomb, Hydrapple, Buzeal, and Greedent. Alright. Last pack magic. Last pack magic. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? You know what? We'll bless it with a Mewtwo. Come on. Come on. Put a Mewtwo in there. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. I really think they should put Gengar in this set. Phantasmal Flames, like, it's just so fitting. But instead they put it in Ascended Heroes. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Team Rocket's Coughing. Electabuzz, Gibble, Skarmory, Probass, Ski, we don't even kid about that. Oh my goodness. Hell no. Team Rocket Zubat, whatever the heck that thing is, Chingling, and Roserade. Oh man. Dang it. But still got a little plethora of hits there. That Mega Lucario, I think, is what takes the cake on that. Volcanion. But not bad. Not bad at all. Plus, you do get the really cool promos, too. We gotta sleeve those things up. But those are really cool. Thank you so much for going in, Space Scope. Definitely appreciate you, my friend. We'll make sure to get you a lunchbox and all this stuff shipped out to you. Insanely appreciated. And what up, Ski? How have you been, buddy? All right, sleeve those up. Tired? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. do like the Cosmic Hollows. I do like those. I think they make the promos look really cool, especially when they have a swirl like that one right there. Little swirl right there. Love it. No. You saw me rip him right from the lunchbox. Ski was just kidding. He is a bad joker. All my stuff comes straight from distro. There is no counterfeiting. I don't buy off of random people. And plus, you saw the lunch boxes. Like, they're legit. Ski just has really shitty humor. He's been friends with me since, like, the dawn of time. And he's also a little shitstorm. See, Genesis, talk about weird product size and boxing. I picked up 3 cases of 24 count, half count, sleeve Mega Evolution packs. That's interesting. Probably just for their shelving size, they probably get like special sizing. I don't know. That doesn't come through distro. That definitely never comes through distro in that form, but that's interesting. I've seen the smaller like cartons of sleeves, but it's not something that comes through. It's just not something that comes through for distro and normal online stores and stuff. That's why we need to take away Ski's mod status. Ski is sleep deprived. I know him in real life. He is actually almost always sleep deprived. The poor guy. We actually met playing The Division, and that was cool. That was a good time. I'll tell you what, when Division 1 first came out and was actually pretty good still, that was a good time to be around, for sure. 2 hours. Oof. That's rough. That is rough. Boom. You want the little binders too, right? Just making sure. Wait, he like got multiple god packs? Like he somehow got like ones that he knew were god packs and... Oh, that's crazy. Do you remember when they used to have those Silver Tempest packs that were like they had a guaranteed hit in them? That's like, that tops that. That tops that. If you can get god packs. Oh, just one. I was gonna say, if you could get god packs and you know your whole like case is full of god packs, how crazy would that be? How crazy would that be? And if it was $100, like that would be cheap. That'd be cheap for a Phantasmal Flames God pack. No way. There's no way. Holy crap. I didn't get to buy sleeve packs. Distro, for whatever reason, for Phantasmal Flames, was like, no sleeve packs this time. When usually I get... Actually, no. I did get sleeve packs of Phantasmal Flames, and I sold the entire case to somebody. I wonder if I got some, like, God pack magic. That'd be sweet. Either way, I mean, if it's multiple, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. I wish. That's like a dream come true. Right. I also don't sell enough feet picks for me to keep the cards either. That's why I gotta sell them, unfortunately. Let's see. Get back to the order sheet. I've never even heard of Wenzel until you brought him up. And then I finally watched his stuff. I didn't know they had that big of like rip and shippers on YouTube. I thought most of them were on Whatnot. But I think that's pretty cool that he's that big. I think, honestly, YouTube at some point is going to pull like a TikTok and be like, well, y'all got to pay your dues now. And so I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that off at some point and be like, yep, we're going to make our own little in-store system. And you got to pay us to be on it. And yeah, rip some of it, see if any of them are gradable. That would be the dream. And Goat, thank you so much for going in. Super appreciate it. That tin wasn't as hot as what we did before, but the Mega Lucario full art was pretty cool. I definitely appreciate you going in, buddy. Thank you so much. We're going to get that shipped out tomorrow. Just got to put that lunchbox in a box, slap a label on it, and scoping what box I'm going to use right now, actually. We got a handful of options. And they will. They have to. They're missing so much of a good profit share, but I think they're going to wait for some people to come on, make their money, get good viewership, stuff like that, and then come back out, and then come out and be like, okay, now you got to do this. We'll see, though. We'll see. Yeah, you know what? I sold a ton on eBay. I think I sold like 50, I don't know. I just sold a lot on eBay in the year of 2024, I think. And I applied for it and they wouldn't give it to me. I'm like, oh man, that would have been nice. I mean, that's how TikTok was too. TikTok started super low with their fees and then gave out all those coupons to everybody, so everybody could get stuff super cheap. And then they raised everything by quite a bit. And I remember that's around the time I started my online store. And people kept being like, well, I can get it cheaper on TikTok. I'm like, sweet, go buy it from TikTok, because I can't beat those prices. Like, TikTok is taking the pay hit themselves to make that happen. Like, they are taking on that loss, and it's not the seller's loss. I'm like, I can't do that. There's no way. That'd be something, though. Just shows how much TikTok actually nets. They make so much freaking money. And how have you been, Genesis? Hopefully your day's been pretty good. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. What am I doing for work tomorrow? I don't know. Waiting on a few different things to come with me with information before I do anything too crazy. Yeah. So it kind of depends, Ski. So like just straight buying packs and products isn't against like Whatnot term of service and and even like TikTok and all these other things, and not like any gambling regulation. What got websites and like Whatnot and stuff like that in trouble for a minute is people were doing bidding wars to where people could buy into something and get absolutely nothing. But Whatnot has worked their way around that by doing what's called like surprise sets and stuff like that. And it's basically like a big randomizer, and you might get like a $2 pack, or you might get like a $300 item. And that's kind of how they beat it, because they say it's not really gambling. You get something no matter what. But yeah. And I noticed they've maybe Whatnot's just not enforcing it, but I noticed they start doing bounties again, or a lot of streams have. So that's kind of interesting. Mr. Genesis, eBay has gotten rhetoric with fees for promoted items. It's no longer if you get a click through. Oh, I saw that. I definitely saw that. I saw that basically if your item gets clicked on, and then like 60 days down the road or whatever it is, 30 days, like you said, someone buys it and they didn't do it through the promotion, they still charge that promotional fee, which is crazy. Crazy. Did you say it's -30 where you're at? That's crazy. Utah usually gets really cold and a lot of snow, but this year Utah's getting like no snow. It's just really cold. But like everywhere else around it is getting snow, but for some reason Utah's just like no snow. But we'll be cold as shit. We'll be super, super cold. I had to do some crazy stuff for work the other day, and I literally just had to like stand in front of a door outside in the cold for like 2 hours or 4 hours. And I'm just like, holy shit, this is stupid. Oh, that's true. That's true. I had to hold a shield. Literally sat there forever, just holding a damn shield. I should. It just wouldn't fit underneath my vest. But holding a damn shield got like most of the people out of the house that were trying to get out of the house. Except there's 2 people hiding in the house still. And our boss was like, let's get a dog. We gotta get a dog. And I don't know why we waited so long, but that dog did not come for quite some time. And so I had to hold my spot. I was like, oh my God, that's terrible. Oh, Ski, it didn't happen. Target literally rug pulled everybody. They're like, oh yeah, buy our membership. We're going to have these 151 products that are going to be way cheap. A UPC for $99 when usually they go for $600. Yeah, show up January 1st, 1 a.m. Mountain Time. If you have our membership, we will be selling them. And then the day before the whole thing, they took that advertisement down and just never ran it. They just never ran it. So I'm sure they probably sold tons of memberships, and then people people bought into it and then got nothing. And that's true. They're like, this dog needs to be an adult dog. We still got to train it, still got to go through everything. So, and no, they didn't say anything about it. That's the killer part, is they didn't say absolutely anything. And what kills me too is I talked to their customer service before the sell. I said, this is what you guys have advertised. Is this really going to happen? And they're like, if it's on the website, it's going to happen, but we don't know. I'm like, how the F do you not know? But yeah, so after that happened, so many people waited for it, and it just, like, they didn't make any announcements or messages or anything, or saying, hey, it'll come back later. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. So I got my refund. I called them up. And I'm like, oh man, you guys so totally false advertised and all this other crap. Just want my money back, and they did. But it's still BS. It's still BS. And it's a black eye for them. But it didn't circulate around too much. Unfortunately. So I think it should have been a bigger story than it was. What's crazy, though, you guys know Poke and Notify, right? I still need to make a video about this, but Poke and Notify, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. Just like, oh yeah, it for sure dropped and then it never did. So the Pokemon doctor is very funny though. He's such a hypocrite. So we're going to watch this real quick. Let me turn up my volume. Reset it. Where's... Oh, there it is.
We're still in January, and we've already had our first big rug pull of the year. Remember how Target had a bunch of listings for Pokemon card products that are going to be dropping on January 25th at 3 a.m. Eastern or 12 a.m. Pacific time, but you had to be a Circle 360 member to have access to it, and then they would supposedly be available in stores in February, and you can see some of the products here, including a 151 UPC for under MSRP at $99.99. Yeah, remember that? Well, today is January 25th. 3 a.m. Eastern has already passed, obviously, and Target had actually pulled all of this from their website. Was it yesterday or the day before? I just couldn't make a video about it in time, but we had posted this post on our Poke Notify Instagram page as an update in the meantime. So they pretty much baited and switched. They baited people into buying the Circle 360 membership, which is like $10.99 per month or $99.99 for the year. And then they, nope, we're not actually doing this, guys. Nope, not there. Nope, we're not doing it. And I saw a bunch of people saying that you actually had to...
So anyways, crying about a bait and switch, right? He's like, oh my gosh, Target, how dare they? How dare they do this? But if we remember, because I don't forget, 26 weeks ago, Poke Notify was like, oh guys, guess what? Can confirm Paldea Evolved restock coming up, and it's booster boxes. They advertised on their promotion booster boxes, and not only did a restock not really happen, it was like a super small, like just a few packs here and there, but no booster boxes, but they totally advertised booster boxes to aura farm their memberships. So it's funny that he's calling them out, and he does the exact same thing as Target does. I thought that was funny. I'm going to have to make a little blurb about it at some point. But anyways, I just thought that was comical. At least. Yeah. Saying, hey, if you want this Paldea Evolved booster box, you got to buy our membership so you can get notified so you can get it. and booster boxes were never like a real confirmed thing. Kind of funny. I don't know. Pokenotify gets a lot of hate, and I don't love them, but that's just me. I don't know. I really don't care either too much. But it makes for a good video. Am I streaming tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? It's Tuesday. I'll probably be streaming. I can just jump on and see if people want to go in again tomorrow. I could come back on once my kid goes to bed. So yeah, I can jump on tomorrow. Give it a shot, see if people come and hang out. And if they do, cool. If not, then it's all good. But I'll definitely pop in tomorrow and give it a shot. I don't think I have anything crazy happening with work. That shouldn't be till Thursday. Yeah, okay. Thursday's my crazy day. Do. But I think for now, I probably need to I have to make 2 YouTube videos. Gotta make 2. Gotta make one about 151 and how it gets impacted by Target flopping their thing. And then I bet people started to panic buy. So I got to look at that. Because people started to panic sell 151 UPCs for a second. But now I bet people are going to panic buy that and ETBs. And then I need to make mine about Pokenotify and make fun of them a little bit. Talked to the MJ Holdings guy today. He said it's nothing but Surging Sparks and Zard UPCs. Ooh. That's crazy. And you know what's crazy about them not having much Ascended Heroes is usually when we get a delay, like the 2-pack blisters got delayed, so we only got the 3-pack blisters. Usually if there's a delay on the online store and LGS side of things, usually MJ Holdings still gets them in the big box stores. And so I was kind of surprised to not see any 2-pack blisters, because the last time like Phantasmal Flames ETBs got delayed, they still made it to big box stores on time. So I was kind of surprised. That didn't happen this time around. Boom, boom, boom. Hi, kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Maybe Pokemon kind of foresaw that Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames would slow down a little bit. So they're like, how can we curtail that? And maybe they do it by doing this weird staggering. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It tells me one of two things. Either they really honestly cannot keep up with demand, or they're juggling, they're printing a huge amount of something, and they're just not like releasing it till they get tons and tons more of whatever it is they're printing. And that's putting them behind on the new product. But maybe they have like a huge, just like gigantic warehouse full of some stuff they've been printing that's been putting everything else off. And they're just waiting for like the right time to just flood it. I doubt it. I don't think they're at that level, but it's kind of fun to think about. Perfect Order, I believe, comes out in March. And I don't remember if it's mid or late March. I don't have allocation numbers on it yet. But the ETBs come out February 20th. And so, but all the other products come out too. And there's a ton, because there's the initial wave of products that they did announce, and everybody was like, oh, that's not a lot of different products. But they came out with a second announcement like a month later, after allocations were already made for the first announced products. And they came out with like additional EX boxes and stuff like that. And so it'll be interesting to see, because February 20th, there's actually a lot of different products coming down the pipeline. Like quite a bit. What's crazy is I think the booster bundles don't come out until before or after Perfect Order. Like either right before it or right after. And then the booster bundles finally come out, which is crazy. Like, you're going to hold off on booster bundles for that long? Blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. It is going to be a shit show. I think Perfect Order might get overlooked quite a bit. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, right? It's like they either just redo some of the already existing EXs and throw either the Black Star promo on it, or sometimes they'll stamp the set name on it. Or sometimes they'll do that throughout the big lenticular cards, or sometimes they even make like the Cosmic Hollows, but with no promo stamp on them whatsoever. And so it'd be really cool to have some exclusive arts to those boxes, but don't bank on it. Not anytime soon. I kind of hope they don't flop Gen 10 starters. Like, Scarlet and Violet starters were meh. I really hope Gen 10 they do something cool. I know they're not, but it'd be nice. What I'd love to see is like a generation of Pokemon where you have 3 starter Pokemon, but they all start out as like fossils. And so you have like kind of a buggish grass type, some kind of like big fire dinosaur thing, and I don't know what you do for the water one. Whatever you do for the water one, you know? I think that'd be a cool start. It's like you gotta revive your fossil first. And it's more like gritty. More gritty instead of kiddish. Yeah, for sure. That's one thing I wish I got a little bit more of, is those Great Tusk Paldean Fates boxes. I didn't get any of them. I kind of wish I did. Kind of wish I took the time to go find some. That's true. That's true. The starters were pretty cool, but their end evolution line was pretty meh. I do like Skeledirge. I just don't like the weird, like, fire microphone stuff. I don't know. I wish they'd go back from being like make it a little less cartoony. Make it kind of more like the classics, like that kind of art style. Give me some fossil dinosaur Pokemon to start out with, and I'd be in. I want that. Sorry, like transitioned from mostly watching this screen with the camera to being over here because the chat box is all the way over here on this other screen, and yeah, just chilling. Oh, I think my kid's waking up. I think I gotta go, guys. But I appreciate you all. You all have a good night. One sec, my kid's screaming.